Very sad story. A mother found deceased after warning her family that she was being held hostage. Put up the picture full mass. Very sad story. 20-year-old Mahogany Jackson, a young Alabama mother, was found shot to death Monday morning. Her body left under a mattress on a roadside. The discovery followed after Jackson had messaged her family Sunday that she had been taken hostage. Per a Wednesday press conference, police stated Jackson had also been sexually assaulted and tortured for hours before being murdered. The discovery of Jackson's body was made at about 2:19 a.m. This was on a Monday when a passerby called Birmingham 911 to report a body on the side of the road at 17th Street Southwest and Laurel Avenue. Birmingham police and the Birmingham Fire and Rescue Service responded. Jackson was pronounced dead on the scene from the gunshot wound. Her mother, Gail Maddox, posted this on Facebook at about 6:30 a.m. that morning. They killed my child, end quote. 7 suspects between the ages of 18 and 25 have been identified and charged in connection with the death. Top row, left to right, 26-year-old Teja Lewis, 23-year-old Giovanni Clapp, 23-year-old Yosenia McCall. Bottom row, left to right, 25-year-old Blair Green, 25-year-old Francis Harris, 18-year-old Jeremy McDowell, 24-year-old Brandon Hope. Charges include capital murder, first-degree kidnapping, first-degree sodomy. 6 out of the 7 suspects reportedly have this charge. Multiple suspects are also charged with assault with a weapon for allegedly pistol whipping this child. The attack was videotaped, according to the authorities. It was reportedly sparked by a minor dispute between Jackson and one of the suspects over an alleged theft. Quote, "This is undoubtedly one of the most heinous acts I have ever seen in my career," Birmingham Police Chief Scott Thurman said at the Wednesday press conference. Police said the assault took place at multiple locations. Quote, "The actions displayed by these defendants were barbaric and have no place in society," Jefferson County District Attorney Danny Carr said. According to AL.com, quote, "The senseless and inhumane treatment perpetrated on young Mahogany Jackson was very disturbing and violent. The ordeal began early Sunday when family members say Jackson texted them. She said she was being held hostage and to send the police. She shared a location with them on the cell phone. Maddox previously told AL.com she was on her way to pick up her son, daughter-in-law, and granddaughter from the airport in Atlanta when her daughter called her and said she received a disturbing message from Jackson. Maddox looked at her phone. It was 7:46 a.m. And she too had missed calls from Facebook Messenger. But Maddox was on the phone, so she did not receive the notification. Quote, "She sent me a text message that said she was being held hostage and sent her location." Maddox said she told her mom not to call her, but to call the police. Family members rushed to that location, as did Birmingham PD. Jackson was nowhere to be found at Serenity Apartments in Birmingham's Powderly community. When police and family members showed up there, one of the female suspects whom Jackson knew answered the door and finally allowed them inside, but they did not see Jackson. That woman told police Jackson had been there, but had left at 2 a.m. "I know that's not true because she sent me the message and the location at 7:46 a.m., Maddox replied. Maddox feared something terrible had happened, telling AL.com during the initial search for Jackson, quote, "I feel it in my stomach. My daughter would never say, call the police, but she was afraid, and that's why she asked us to," end quote. After the suspects were identified, Maddox posted their booking photos on her Facebook with a one-word caption, "Monsters." And additionally, per her Facebook post as of today, she appears to be receiving videos of her daughter's violent assault. Maddox pleaded, "Please, I'm begging you all, don't send us any videos. We are suffering enough. That's my child. please stop. Can't take it, please stop. So sad. I feel for this mother, this family. It's unimaginable. I could not imagine how I would respond if something like that happened to my daughter, or how I would feel afterwards. So our prayers, our positive thoughts are with you. And if there's anything we can do, please let us know. Jordan, thoughts here?
Yeah, it's horrific. I feel terrible for the family. Just the cruelty inherent in some people is just really sad. The fact that people would do this to somebody over what is ultimately a minor alleged infraction, there's got to be a different way to resolve that. But to assault and kill someone and film it, just like it's tantamount to torture. Just really disgusting. I hope that family could find peace very soon.
Yeah, same here.